Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies on Whiskey Wednesday. What are we bringing today,
That's
Bruno?
right. Calumet Farms Bourbon Whiskey.
Never even heard of it.
There you go with that singing voice again.
That's right, little sing-song voice. Made a good
That
mood.
reminds me when Apple got the deal out where you could send the voice messages.
Oh, yeah.
Not as a text, but you could send the actual voice. It'd show up as a voice clip.
We were doing that.
And you could listen, and you kept doing that.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to sing.
Yeah,
for
I
your
have
voice
to.
clip.
Somehow when I see it and it gives you the little meter, I've got to be like, hello, Bruno, call me back.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I'd be like, Bruno, ring me.
Calumet Farms. This is a product of Kentucky, but it does not say Kentucky Straight Whiskey.
Whoa, really? So it means...
Which I know there's some regulations or whatever with the Kentucky Straight Whiskeys, so apparently it does not fall in that category. It's just
Well,
a
it'd be
bourbon.
right.
Bourbon whiskey.
Bourbon whiskey. To be a straight whiskey, it's got to be in the cask for 2 years, I believe. And then it gets to
I don't
be
know. I need to
called
learn that
straight.
stuff, so I'm not gonna.
Gets to be called straight whiskey if it's in for 2 years. So,
I get a very strong cherry right on the nose, right off the bat.
yeah, nice fruit.
That bourbon cherry. And this was local liquor store. They had this, and I think it's $47.48 normally.
Now, you know
Well,
why?
they had it on sale for $34.99.
Because you could like cleave someone's head with this bottle. This is like an axe head. Can you even see that? You could literally mount this on a stick and kill people with it. This thing's, it's got like it's like the prow of a ship. That means the front.
Would that be on the port side or the starboard
Prow.
side?
Neither, sir. It'd be fore instead of aft.
Ah,
Right out of high school, I worked on a little cruise ship. Went up and down the East Coast. Awesome.
I've heard this, I don't know how many times. How
They
long
have
did
it.
you work on? I know,
6
but how
months.
long did you work on the cruise
6
ship?
months.
That's longer enough. I figured
Yeah.
you were going to say one cruise.
No, it
and
was
then
called
you were done.
American Cruise Lines. And here's the hard part. You work 7 days a week. There were
Yeah, I
no
know,
breaks.
The cruise, yeah,
So,
that's what I've heard with the cruise.
Yep. So there was a sister ship. They got 1 day off a week and it rotated around. So, well, a sister company. I don't even remember what it was called. You know, they went out of business for a while. They're back. American Cruise Lines. They had the Savannah and the Charleston. And that was when I learned old people drink.
What else they got to do?
I'm with you.
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Somebody mentioned that, and I go, you know what? When I'm 85, you better bring in a case of scotch if I'm
That's-
going on a week-long cruise.
My retirement goal is to have enough money to drink good whiskey. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I want money for in retirement.
You don't want to travel. You don't want to go to the Tomatin distillery.
Maybe a little bit, but
Yeah.
the main part is if I don't have enough money to drink good,
Oh yeah,
I didn't save enough.
yeah. Drink the good
I
stuff.
don't want to have to go to the liquor store and buy the
Ew. Don't even finish the sentence.
exactly.
Yeah.
See,
Because well, then you're just going there for the alcohol. I'm not
Exactly.
going there for the alcohol. I'm going for the experience.
for the flavor.
Bingo.
To me, it is a classic bourbon on the nose and on the taste as well. I get that corn alcohol. I get cherries. I get a vanilla. I get a cream and an oakiness to it.
Yeah, it's got that nice spicy pepper entry, kind of typical of bourbon. I got the cherry on the nose, I will admit. I'm going to have to bring this one down a little bit because I've got the finish is a nice caramel, and but I don't know if I'm getting some of those other subtleties that you've got.
I mean, there's nothing outstanding to it. It's a good bourbon.
Yeah, I got to admit, I'm going to say it right now. I like my bourbons, but I'm still a Scotch man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. So, I mean, I definitely have some favorites in the bourbon class. One of which, the whole Wild Turkey family blew me away.
Oh, my Lord.
He still thinks I'm on the take. I'm not. But, yeah, good, solid entry. What was your price point? I think that surprised me a little bit with this one.
Already said it.
You said it?
You weren't listening.
I wasn't paying attention. Usually I'm
I
just
think-
waiting for my turn to talk.
Normally, I think it was 48 or Normally it's 48 or 49, and it was on sale for $34.99.
Oh,
So
that's a
why I
good
picked it
sale.
up.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah. Good. I would actually say that's a value price
Yeah.
too. That's
Yeah, it's definitely-
the upper region. I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth $35. It's
Mm-hmm.
worth 40. Get much higher. I
Right.
don't know.
Right. Now you got your Whiskey Fabric shirt on. I'm gonna give a nod to it again because folks can go out and get that shirt if they want. Right.
Is it available again?
I don't know.
It was available for a shirt time,
Yeah, from Scotch Trooper
Yeah.
on Twitter.
and he was going to have some more made up, though, and I don't know if
Yeah,
he has
he's going to
yet
do
or not.
different styles. 86 for me.
Yeah,
I like it. I've never been a fan of the cherry as much, whether it's in the real form or the nosed form. I do like a little bit of the sweetness, and I'm impressed by the bottle. The bottle upped at one for me.
well, look, I try not to compare it to a Scotch. when I drink a bourbon, I try to think comparing it to other bourbons that I've had, and I think it is smooth. It is good. It's a good bourbon.
It is.
And hence the 88.
Right. I'm with you. It's a good, solid bourbon. Yeah. I mean, you can't compare it to Scotches in my
No.
opinion. So I don't know if it's because I started with Scotches first, but it seems like I don't know. It's a good, solid bourbon. I'm not going to offend any bourbon drinkers. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right. Scotch it or bourbon it. You whiskey gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.
Dummies.